All right. Happy Sunday, y'all. Boruto 197. Let me put my fucking ice on right quick, dog. Put this shit on right quick. All right, we're going to get into this shit. We're going to do it like how I usually do it this time around. Sequential order, 1 through. I got 7 points today, bro. I'm getting straight to this shit. First things first. How the Hokage's office, or his house, actually, the nigga's house. As soon as I seen his house, I was like, okay, we're gonna get something today. Cause I don't really read I knew Delta and Naruto's coming up and shit. But I don't really read the little synopsises and whatever the fuck I don't do the spoilers. But as soon as I seen his house animated, I was like, okay, we're gonna get something today. They went straight to the shits, we're gonna get something today, right? So that's my first point. 2, there's a certain scene that happened, and this is where, Kawaki's fixing the vase, Himawari comes in, Boruto's outside eavesdropping. That little scene to me made me want, I want this series, I want the Naruto universe to extend as much as fucking possible. I don't care if they start milking shit. I want this shit to just continue to fucking evolve. I want something past Boruto Shippuden. Depending, of course, of how it ends, I'm down for it, dog. I'm for this shit. Because this one little scene, Boruto eavesdropping, just makes me want to see him not necessarily as the 16-year-old Boruto, but of course he gonna throw them fucking hands, he gonna be ice cold. But I want to see him past that as well, because I'm starting to notice there's certain similarities, and they even showed this in this episode specifically. So we always get Naruto eavesdropping, he's always doing his fatherly shit, he's always on the outside, listening to what Kawaki's talking to with Boruto, and we've seen that in past episodes. And as soon as I seen Boruto eavesdropping on their little Kawaki and Himawari's conversation, I was like, dog, he's already acting just like his fucking dad, dog. This nigga eavesdropping and shit. Even Kawaki has a little sly little moment where he's like, dog, is there anyone in this house who minds their own damn business? But just that little thing, it's just they're the same in that aspect, where Boruto's concern is kind of all right, how's this nigga treating my sister? What's going on? What's his character like? And Naruto's, even on a larger scale, is kind of yo, so how's he getting along with my son? What they going through? They talking about karma and shit was popping. So there's layers of almost the same thing happening. It's kind of the next generation shit, literally, right? But on to my third point. This is all right. So there's a few things that happened where it was okay, I want to see where they take this, because there's certain things that didn't happen in the manga. There's certain things that were said in this that they didn't really bring up in the manga. So Kashin Koji's interest in Boruto, of course, he's the member of what's it called, Kara and shit. He's okay, Kawaki, he already knows about Kawaki's karma seal and everything. But the thing where he's I have high hopes for Boruto and Kawaki, that's kind of weird, because they never really mentioned Kashin Koji having an interest in Boruto in the manga. So I want to see if they expand more on that shit. Of course, I know how shit goes down, but I want to see how they sizzle these things out, put the little sauce on it. And let me just actually jump right to my 7th point, because it kind of ties into that. I really like how they're setting this shit up as far as the anime goes. I love the fucking delivery, and this is more so why I'm going to stop reading the manga when it gets to Shippuden, when it gets to the time skip, because me going in, I try to use my mindset of how would I be thinking if I only watched the anime. And honestly, bro, the way they're throwing this shit at you is fucking fire, because there's a moment where we get a different side of Amato. Amato pretty much has his threat to Jigen. Bro, if he has me doing all this shit and for no fucking reason, what the fuck, dog? I'm gonna make him wish he was dead. We don't get that side of Amato. We don't get that from Amato in the manga. It's a different type, that's a different, I'm not gonna say a different version, but it's another side. I haven't really seen him. I haven't really seen him, talk that tough before. That's new to me. But like I've said, and then it's all there, we gonna get into Code and Amato. Let's fuck it. That's my 4th point right there. That's, hey, right on time. 4th point. So Code and Amato. First of all, Code was looking fucking saucy as shit. I know he ain't really, unraveled himself. He ain't showed what's underneath the cape and whatnot, but he was looking good. The hair was looking good. His little metal plate, all that sauce the fuck up. He came in, and I was happy to see some Kara members, because they've kind of been absent since we've been getting the whole Kawaki rollout. But I like their little their conversation. He kind of made Amato sweat a bit. He was kind of saying, well, pretty much he broke into what Jigen was thinking. He said, yo, you know the vessel could never leave him. He said it was impossible. And that's when we get Amato talking that shit where he's like, dog, if you got me doing all this shit, you know, I'm gonna throw them hands. But, and let me just put the cherry on top of that little conversation. But the way they're saying it, because it's like Amato is kind of like, yo, what the fuck is Kashin Koji doing? What the fuck is going on? We got all these secrets. We've seen in past episodes, these niggas kind of beef with each other here and there. They always talking shit to each other. So it's kind of like, if I didn't know what the fuck was happening, if I didn't read the manga, I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is the traitor? What the fuck is popping up? Like, what the hell is going on in this organization? So like I've said, I really love how they're rolling out. So I'm looking forward to the future of this animation, the anime, where I'm at a point where I don't know what the fuck is going on, where they get to the time skip shit. It's going to be a couple of years, you know what I'm saying, before I get to that. But I'm looking forward to making those videos, right? Now, on to point 5. Kawaki's files. Amato said something interesting about I'm checking his files just to see what the fuck if anyone bothered him. That makes me wonder if that's a way where he could tap into Kawaki, similarly to what Jigen was saying, like, oh, someone moved him. I felt that through karma. I felt it. So I wonder if they're both doing the same thing. Like, Amato's from a distance checking in on Kawaki, and Jigen is recuperating, because he says that all of a sudden he's like in the cut and some shit. So maybe he's feeling him through karma and shit, because he said that. But I'm running out of time. Happy Sunday, y'all, bro. I was rambling, but I'm excited. Peace. See y'all niggas next week. I might even see y'all sooner than that. I think I'm gonna do another anime review. I think I'm gonna add some motherfucking Tokyo Revengers to this bitch. But peace. Take care.